Good day. I am Robin Hood, and we are going to read You Can Draw Rockets and Robots. So this is You Can Draw Rockets and Robots. And this is an example of one of the apparent robots that you can draw. It looks like a transformer. Now up here is the running price for this magazine, book, whatever. In the US, you could have bought it for $1.95, but in Canada, unfortunately, which is where we are, it was $2.50. That's pretty fucking expensive. The fuck up? What's up with it being more expensive in Canada? Conspiracy. Okay. You Could Draw Rockets and Robots by Debbie Henwood. Illustrated by Charles Roussel. And Will-O-Wisp Press was so kindly to produce this monstrosity. It's published by Will-O-Wisp Press. And they were found at Wilson Ridge Road in Ohio. Damn. Copyright 1986. That was the year I was born. How nice. No portion of this book may be reproduced. Okay. Stored in retrieval systems or transmitted. What? In any form. What? Or by any means. Electronic, mechanical, photocopying, recording. Oh dear, I think this falls under that category. What the fuck? Babe, what? I don't think I can read this out loud. Why? Because all rights reserved. No portion of this book may be reproduced, stored...
Who said that?
I'm reading this out loud, babe. Stored in a retrieval system or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanic. I am reading it.
Yes, you're reading the book or that?
What the fuck? I'm reading what I'm reading on the book, Dustin.
On the book, okay. No, I thought you were looking at your tablet.
Oh my god, I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading it through my tablet.
Sorry.
Okay,
that's weird.
Let me continue. Holy fuck, I lost my spot. Mechanical photocopying, recording...
Yeah, but back then there was no YouTube.
Or otherwise without prior written permission from the publisher.
Well, the good thing is the publisher's probably dead.
That's true. They did publish it in 1986. And it's printed in the United States of America. They didn't even put USA. They weren't pussyfooting around, were they?
Back then they used to like your country.
Oh, snap. Burn.
They used to fool words.
They actually showed off their education.
Now they're like, USA.
They're like, let's go hump an eagle.
What the fuck is USA?
Anyway, let's continue reading this monstrosity. Welcome to the future world of rockets and robots. This book will show you how to do pencil drawings using different shapes. Develop three-dimensional forms, step by step, using the examples as guides. Then erase any guidelines you have made. Hold your pencil firmly and carefully as you begin to add detail. That's the first step. There's the second step. There's the third step. And it looks like somebody took... Oh, no, they didn't do that. They took it upon themselves to color this fucking spaceship in. That was very nice of them. If you are not happy with your rocket or robot drawing, try again. Practice until you feel the drawing is just right. Like Goldilocks and shit. Alright, what is this? Page 2 or something. Before you begin. Oh wow, it's getting real precise. Here are some drawing tips you should know before you begin. Remember them when you draw the different rockets and robots shown in this book. Cylinders, cones, boxes, ovals, and other shapes will be used to draw three-dimensional rockets and robots. Wow, they don't really stop saying rockets and robots, do they? Step apparently 2. Lightly sketch the shapes. Follow the steps so that the shapes are in the right positions and are the correct sizes, so you don't want to fuck up. Step 3. Hold your pencil firmly and carefully while darkening the lines in the final drawings. Erase any guidelines not needed. No shit, Sherlock. Step apparently 4. You may want to shade your final drawing. Use the side of the pencil, lead, for broad shading. No shit. Broad shading strokes, and use the point of the pencil for light strokes. Okay then. Step 5. Draw dots and small circles to look like rivets and bolts so that the machines look like metal. Add jagged lines for a metallic shine. What? Metallic shine? Lines. Step 6. Draw, or maybe it's like a tip. Okay, tip 6. Draw a background for your rocket or robot. Make the robots look mysterious, and the rockets appear to be zooming through space. Okay then. Don't forget to get crazy with your drawings. Rocket blast off. Step 1. Draw a cone on top of a cylinder. The cone shape is the payload. Step 2. Draw more shapes to the payload to make the nose cone. Yeah. Step 3. Draw fin shapes and exhaust pipes to the bottom of the cylinder. Draw straight lines for a needle. Draw curved lines on the cylinder to show rocket stages. Sure, do that. Step 4. Erase guidelines, add detail, and darken areas. Draw a heavy, jagged line for a metallic shine. Include exhaust clouds by using dots, because that's fucking amazing. Alright. Interplanetary rocket. Well, aren't they using big words now? Step 1. Draw a large three-dimensional box. Add smaller boxes as guidelines for the nose and the tail fins. Step 2. Sketch lines inside the boxes to begin to shape parts of the rocket. Like so. Step 3. Draw shapes for the wings and exhaust pipes. Erase guidelines once more. And draw lines on the wings to add dimension. Step 4. Darken areas and add detail. Draw jagged lines for metallic shine, like mentioned before. Oh, I see what they mean, like lightning bolts along that thing. Yeah, okay. Add flames from the exhaust pipes to show the rocket flying at high speed. I'm sorry, I got excited. Space shuttle. Step 1. Draw a long three-dimensional box. Connect a smaller box. And then, step 2. Draw a line from the smaller box over...
Oh my god, babe, did I tell you what I got today?
No, you didn't, but I'm in the middle of reading this.
Mario Party for Nintendo 64.
Fun.
I think that was like one of the originals, wasn't it?
Sounds like it would have been.
I think it's number 2.
Anywho. Step 2. Draw a line from the smaller box over the long box to create the cargo bay. Add short curved lines. These are the cargo bay doors. Add shapes for the top tail fin and wing. Would you stop distracting me? You're an adorable distraction, but you're still a distraction nonetheless.
Did the cat move that?
Obviously, I moved it to get the ancient books.
I thought it was the cat.
Oh yes, because he's that strong.
He looks tired. He must have...
Hilarity, okay? Shush. Stop it. Dustin, don't make me point this at you. I'm not even thinking that he has been. We're horrible owners and we should probably die. Okay, step 3. Inside the long box, draw an oval. This is a cover for an exhaust pipe. Add cylinder shapes for the pipes. On the tail and wing, draw lines for control flaps. Step 4. Erase the guidelines once more. Add detail and darken areas. Yeah. Starfighter. Step 1. Draw a box. Draw a cone on one end and a cylinder on the other. Step 2. Add shapes for the 3-dimensional wings and tail. Step 3, or I think whatever, we're at 3. Draw straight lines on top of the box. This piece will look raised from the box. Add more shapes to the wings and tail fins. Draw lines for the cockpit windows. Step 4. Erase guidelines. Add a nose to the front of the fighter and an exhaust pipe at the rear. Add detail and darken areas. This is the conclusion of part 1. Toodaloo. Do something cute, Whiskey.
No. Whiskey, do something cute with that milk camera.
Do something cute. Oh, his ears up are cute.